25 minutes after 4 o'clock here at WBET. And on the phone with us is the fellow we had a tribute to last week, the godfather of Irish music himself, Tommy Makem. Hello, Tommy.
James, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderfully well, thank you.
That's great. It's great to have you on the show again. It's been quite a while.
It's a long time since I saw you, Jim. That would have been 1902.
That's right. So you have a trip to Ireland coming up, Tommy.
Yeah, we're leaving on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, the tour leaves on Wednesday, but we'll meet them Thursday morning in Dublin, and then we're off around Ireland, where the first 2 nights we're up in Castle Bellingham in County Louth, and staying in the castle, and they're doing a murder mystery for us for the first 2 nights.
A murder mystery, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
It'll go over, it'll not finish the first night, so it'll have to be finished on the second night. Then during the day we'll be out up to Newgrange, which is the most important site in Ireland, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And along the Boyne Valley to see probably Munster Boyce. The very famous round tower and monastery that was there. And then maybe over to Mellifont Abbey. But we'll be hitting Newgrange and all along the Boyne Valley there. And the next 2 or 3 days we're up in Newcastle, County Down for 3 nights.
Oh, okay.
And we'll be hitting Belfast and letting them out through the Mourne Mountains for a tour. And up in, then we head for Derry and would head over the North Antrim coast over to the Giant's Causeway. And possibly, if we can manage it at all, dart up into Donegal, Inishowen. And then down into Galway for 2 nights. And then the following day after that, we'd be coming back home.
That sounds like quite a trip. This is something that you do every year, right?
Every year, yeah. Makem brothers, myself, and Eugene Byrne.
Eugene Byrne, that's right. And I've seen that on your website. You've got a great website, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Fantastic website, Tommy.
Well, Jim, it's no thanks to me. I'm still on the number 2 pencil. And the one thing about it, it doesn't break down. If the lead breaks, you can sharpen it again.
That's right. Now, this tour of Ireland, is this one already sold out, Tommy?
Oh, yeah. We have
It is, okay.
We have about 30-something people coming with us.
Oh, okay.
Then we get back on the 23rd, and on the 29th, there may be some of your listeners. We do, the Makem brothers and myself, for the past 5 or 6 years, I suppose, we've been doing a concert at the Opera House in Rochester, New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's on the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think it's fairly, there's only a few tickets left, I believe, for that.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, what the hell happens after that? Oh, yeah, well, then we're into December, and I'm going to the Irish Repertory Theatre in New York, if any of your listeners would happen to be there during December. I'm going to be doing the Tommy Makem's Christmas.
Oh, great.
Which will include reading A Child's Christmas in Wales, and then doing some Christmassy songs and spoken word, a few spoken word bits.
Yeah.
All in the Christmas spirit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a great Christmas album, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you.
That is a great album. I love that.
Thank you. Well, it's different in that you don't have the big orchestras or bells going or anything. It's fairly traditional.
Yeah, that's right. And it's, it's funny. You don't usually hear a Christmas song starting off with banjo picking like on 1 or 2 of those numbers on that album. It sounds great. It really does.
Well, there's also, if you go looking for it, there's not very much Christmas material in Ireland or in Irish music.
Yeah.
There's very little of it, actually. You maybe have the Wexford Carol and 1 or 2 others, but that would be the height of it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I have done all folky things and bits of spoken word like Patrick Kavanagh, the poet. And I do a piece that was written by a great friend of mine who used to live in Carlisle, Massachusetts.
Oh, Carlisle, okay.
Wonderful poet. Her name was Judy Goodenough.
Oh, right, yeah.
Be Goodenough.
Yeah, yeah.
I do a piece of hers sometimes called The Gift of the Tree, which I think may be recorded on something, but I don't know what.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
passed away,
busy. And then in January, I'm off to do the Irish Festival Cruise, which is done by Irish Festival Cruises out of Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of people on it. Frank McCourt is going to be on it, an old friend.
Yeah.
The Black family.
Oh, yeah.
The two girls, Mary and Frances, and the three brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Like Paddy Riley, Tom Sweeney, Cherish the Ladies, Jimmy Crowley from Cork, a comedian called Al Benham.
Oh, yeah.
Dublin, and John Gleason, who'd be a professor at the University of Wisconsin in Celtic Studies. So there'll be a swarm of us on the cruise.
That sounds like quite a cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been going on for quite a number of years.
Yeah. Do you have a phone number for that by any chance, or offhand?
Yeah, you can call 1-800-HARP, H-A-R-P.
Okay.
Let me check and make sure that that's the right one now.
Okay, and all these are on your website too, by the way, right?
I think so. People want to look up things. The website, of course, is www.makem.com.
Yeah. And there's some great pictures on that site too of trips to Ireland.
Yes. Times we've been in Ireland. Let me check that number again.
Okay.
1-800-441-HARP.
Oh, okay.
1-800-441-HARP, and that's for the cruise in January.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds great. You were talking about Tommy Sweeney. I was looking on your website at some of those pictures, and one of the trips, am I correct that Tommy Sweeney was with you on one of them?
Well, Tom comes and visits with us when we take crowds over.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, you know he's a nephew.
Yes, I do know he's a nephew of yours, yeah. Yeah, he's been down to Brockton several times.
Oh, he would, surely, yeah.
Yeah.
And then people would have remembered him with Barley Bree.
Oh, absolutely, sure.
His brother Jimmy, and P.B. O'Donnell, who lives in Connecticut now and teaches fiddle and so forth.
Yeah.
Wonderful fiddle player from Donegal.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Well, they were Barley Bree for years and years.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Very popular. Now, you have the Irish Festival of Music, the music festival every year, too, in Ireland.
Yeah, the Tommy Makem International Festival of Song runs in June every year. Next year it's from June 23rd through the 26th, or 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. Lots of singing, storytelling, poetry, bits of tours, lectures. So there's a lot of stuff going on. But we always have a wonderful time at the Song Festival.
Oh, absolutely.
And now is a good time to remind people about it, because June is only, 7 months away?
That's right. It'll be here before you know it.
It will, yeah, and people will be making arrangements for their summer vacations and things. So you could come over, any of you are listening, and feel inclined to sing a bit, or even to listen to singing.
That's right.
But you'll get a lot of all kinds of wonderful music and stories and poetry, and you'll be welcomed with open arms by the people in Armagh.
Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. You can get all this information from Tommy's website, too, www.makem.com. And if you haven't seen that yet, definitely check out Tommy's webpage, because it's great. And love the pictures, too. There's great pictures on there, and you got a lot of videos out now, too.
Well, I did quite a bit of television things, and I suppose most of them are on television.
Yeah.
Or on video, I'm sorry.
On video, yeah.
Yeah. I did a couple of 2-hour visits to Ireland. The first one was called Tommy Makem's Ireland.
Yeah.
And the second one, another 2-hour tour in Ireland called The Road Taken.
Yeah. Those are great videos.
Well,
really,
and then I have a few performance ones as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course you can get all of these on Makem.com. You can find out from that how to get CDs and videos and books and all kinds of things.
Yeah. Well, Tommy, I really appreciate you taking the time this afternoon to join us here at WBET.
Jim, it's my pleasure, and I want to apologize for not being able to get on last Sunday. I heard you did a wonderful job.
Well, thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. And we didn't want your birthday to go by without being recognized here, that's for sure, because in the 23 years I've been doing this show, a week has not gone by that I have not played Tommy Makem music.
Well, thank you.
And I don't think one ever will, Tommy, so...
Well, thank you very much.
You have many fans in this area. And let me ask you, before you go, on two songs I'm curious about if recordings exist on. One of them is one you did with the Clancy Brothers called Bringing Home the Oil to Bantry Bay for Gulf. And the other is No Irish Need Apply, the one you did for the PBS thing. Is there a recording anywhere of those two songs?
Bringing Home the Oil, no, it belongs to Gulf Oil or somebody.
Yes, yeah.
So there was never a recording of that out.
Okay.
And it was shown during the moon landing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to have it on tape, believe it or not, but I don't have it anymore. One of those little reel-to-reel tapes.
And the other one, what was the second one?
No Irish Need Apply, the version that you did for the PBS.
There's no... Oh, wait a minute now. Maybe, I'm not sure if the Garrison Brothers or something like that. Eugene Byrne was in a group. The Garrison Brothers? Or the New Folk Trio or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they may have recorded it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anyone else ever recorded it.
Yeah, so you don't have a version of it yourself, or...
No, I think I may have...
Yeah.
I may have put it on tape for the people when they were doing the television thing.
Oh, yeah.
Channel 2 were doing a television special one time.
Yeah, that was a great song. It really was. I've always liked that song, and I'm glad you have the lyrics to it on your webpage.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
You'd have to go and learn them, Jim.
Yes, you do.
Don't know them.
More verses on that than I remember you singing in the television shows.
Probably they had to cut it down, you know.
Yeah.
But things are going great, where the Makem brothers are doing extremely well.
That's great. We'd like to get them on sometime, too, Tommy. They're very talented.
They've done a lot of festivals this year.
Oh, yeah, they've been down here at our festival a few times.
Oh, they have?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, at Easton at Stonehill College.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they put on a great show. I'd like to get them on sometime, so if they have some time sometime, I'd love to chat with them.
And you knew that there's 5 of them now?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Spain brothers.
The Spain, they have joined them, so there's 5 of them in the band, and they're very powerful and very good with their instruments, as well as singing very well.
Yeah. And their CDs are also available at Makem.com, by the way.
Oh, yes. Red Biddy Records.
Red Biddy Records, yeah.
They're all available there.
Yeah.
And just to get information, www.makem.com. And
great
to hear from people.
Yeah. Well, Tommy, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. It's always a pleasure.
Jim, my pleasure. And say hello to Gail for me.
Oh, I certainly will.
Tell her to keep up the good work and stay sober and keep the faith.
Okay. We're talking to Tommy Makem here at WBET. Now let's listen to a great song Tommy wrote called I Wish I Was a Huntin' on Sounds of the Emerald Isle.